Solutionary Productions.
And this is the Blooming Biodiversity Permaculture Tour.
We're very excited to collaborate with a variety of communities engaging in practical permaculture projects along the West Coast. And we need your help to help support us on this magical tour.
The Solutionaries are a diverse team of social environmental activists dedicated to co-creating a resilient and regenerative lifestyle for ourselves, our local and global community, our natural world, and future generations. We are co-organizing the Blooming Biodiversity Tour, which begins this September on the West Coast. Our tour will include empowering days of action with interactive workshops for social and environmental evolution, including permaculture and biodynamic farming, gardening, live music, yoga, healing, expressive and visionary arts, and ecstatic dance integrated into communities and eco-villages.
Take us to the garden. You can plant your seeds just right, making food for the beautiful life.
We are embarking upon a permaculture activation quest, integrating social and environmental action, performance arts, and holistic education into local communities along the West Coast. In each location, we intend to gather communities to plant food forests, medicinal herb and edible gardens, create drought-resistant infrastructure, and utilize natural building techniques and energy-efficient cooking technologies to catalyze resilient living and thrivability. We aim to nurture the blooming of regenerative biodiversity everywhere we go.
I think it's really important right now we change our cultural stories, and I think it's really important for people to have hope and to know that we do actually have tools and strategies that we can use to turn it around, and that we actually can create a world that is more in balance and also more just, more fair, more diverse, more fun to be in than the world that we have today.
Each of us have felt very empowered learning from a variety of different kinds of mentors in our fields and rising up together as activists, learning and growing and transforming our world.
This is the generation to heal these separations and this disconnection from each other and from the earth, so we can move forward together.
Through the tour, you're going to cohese the stuff that already has momentum, which is music and art and community and festival energy, with permaculture and self-reliance and food, and kind of like make that beautiful, mystical, magical marriage.
One of the areas that permaculture really does well but continues to need to expand in is taking the theoretical and making it practical, bringing the ideas down to earth and planting those seeds into reality.
Permaculture design integrates a synergy of meeting the needs of plants and animals and people to live in harmony in all dimensions.
But in essence, permaculture is a system of design that looks at creating beneficial relationships.
Most of all, peace. I think the most important thing is peace. People, respecting people and being with people in harmony. Everything else comes from that. Once there's peace, we can work together, we can create things, we can take care of each other, everything. But if we can't have peace, everything else is broken.
So permaculture sort of provides an alternative way of designing systems which promote relationship, which promote diversity, which promote life, and which promote good livelihood.
It's actually about getting to build relationships and asking the people of place, what would make your place thrive? What do you guys need? What are your challenges? And also some mapping of what are your gifts? What are your resources that are available right here, but actually inspired from the roots up for people to say, what can you do long after, say, a tour like ours is gone? What can you do here that will be a sustaining mechanism to build your community? What's personal to you? What will feed your children? And what will better your streets and your cities?
What I think really needs to happen is people need to start to learn cause and effect. What they do makes an impact, and learn the skills that make them more resilient, and find more, not even sustainable, but regenerative ways of supporting themselves.
We've been living in eco-villages, intentional communities, building regenerative infrastructure, including making food forests, natural building, and urban gardening. We've been learning how to grow our own food, interacting with a variety of different kinds of communities and creating practical applications on site for community needs. Programs that integrate expressive arts and earth activist training together. And how can we learn from each other on the process to be ecological ambassadors of this earth, bringing people together and working in harmony? And also working with underserved communities, people that are houseless. How can we build low-income housing that it uses natural building materials such as cob or stick and slip, adobe or earth chips? So these are some of the projects that we're excited about that will help benefit communities in each location.
The Regenerative Design Institute at Commonweal Garden, and we're an educational nonprofit that teaches permaculture and leadership education, and we're also starting programs on herbalism and biodynamics, and we're creating a music as medicine.
We want to build healthy and exciting co-creative networks of people who are ready to step into their power.
So any work that we can do that takes these abstracts and makes them real is a necessary work in changing the world.
Of course, we'll see plants everywhere. Of course, everything will become edible. We'll see way more birds and butterflies. In our endeavor to restore the world, we will see the populations of birds and mammals and insects thrive. And as gardeners, we will have a place within all of that, and it won't be frightening, it won't be scary, it will be thrilling. We won't even believe, and we'll never go back.
Seeing people support their local economies, grow a lot of amazing fresh food, and build together as communities.
Having people that worked together to create better environments for people and the animals.
We'll be bringing together musicians, holistic healers, artists, and all sorts of visionaries. Everyone that attends will be learning and will be collaborating and will be actively building sustainable infrastructure.
And it's really important that we can grow in a way that nurtures the needs of plants and animals and sees the symbiotic relationship of how we are all interconnected.
We've been really disconnected as a society from the things that truly matter, the things that truly nourish us. And when we come back to the land, we find not only a deeper connection to what we need to be grounded, to be healthy, to be centered, but also the ability to live in abundance and to have healthy food for ourselves and for our community, and releasing the paradigm of scarcity, which doesn't need to exist.
A lot of the young people who are involved with the Blooming Biodiversity Tour have just completed their permaculture design course with earth activist training, and they are really a wonderful, inspiring crew. They just have so much energy and enthusiasm and good spirits. I think they will be great ambassadors for bringing the message of sustainability to a whole new audience.
I'm excited about this diversity tour because they're going to be out trying to link together other communities, pieces of knowledge, bringing together people so that we have this really intact web of interconnectedness. And that is the basis of permaculture.
As more people are waking up and understanding the shortfalls and the shortcomings of our current model and our current way of living.
Well, a permaculture tour like you are planning, I think would be a wonderful way to just build connections between villages, because often people have like their island reality, like they don't even know that there's another one going on somewhere, or they're maybe connected through GEN or global eco-village networks, like virtual connections, but to actually have people going from one to another and get together, I think would be a wonderful thing. And the idea of adding service into that, I think will open doors and make that experience so much deeper.
Hey, Blooming Biodiversity Tour is going to be coming around this way, and I think it's an awesome opportunity for people to get out and practice their earth activists and learn some skills on how to benefit the planet instead of destroying it.
You're going on a journey. Yeah, you're definitely going forth, only you're not going away from the reality, you're going into it. It's the ultimate journey, it's the ultimate edge. You're like, oh, the edge isn't out there, it's in here, or it's within us all. It's the work of the Bodhisattva, which is, that's like the secret magic thing where you be of service to the universe, and the universe is like, damn, you're awesome every step you take. Yeah, it's kind of like the journey of the hero, and you're a team. Yeah, real heroes.
Everyone is learning valuable information on how to live in harmony with nature, how to live in balance with the self, and how to reflect respect and integrity in community so that we can really function in the most beautiful, symbiotic way.
So we're asking for your donations. We will be traveling on a really beautiful, sustainable bus with a seed bank. We'll be collecting seeds, we'll be propagating plants on the bus, we'll be bringing native plants to each community that we visit. We're really excited to be asking each community what permaculture projects are most meaningful to them, how can we support the community members, how are the plants and animals coexisting on the land, and what kind of structure can we help support to allow them to continue to thrive and work together in harmony. So all of the money will be going towards transportation, different permaculture projects, expressive arts, and different ways that we can practically apply our skills in each community we go. So all of these funds are really important to create thriving, practical, lasting, beautiful projects for each community.
We're really excited to be creating this tour that's part of building a world that's regenerative and thriving for everyone.
There is actually so much that wants to happen to make great systemic change. It needs every human, every person, to bring their full gift forward and to create systems and mechanisms for everyone to feel their place in a circle that can cohesively create something bigger than any of us.
Take action with us on our tour. We'd love for you to get involved in any of the locations that you're currently living.
We're excited to work with you on this project. You can support us in making this dream a reality by donating to our crowdfunding campaign. Join us as Solutionaries at bloomingbiodiversity.org.
It takes all of us to make this dream become a reality, so join us to make the Blooming Biodiversity Permaculture Tour actualize.
Thank you so much for your support. Hope to see you out there.
Blooming Biodiversity!
Tú me cuidas, yo te cuido.